In an interview taken in mid-2021 with Pavel, the CEO of SACHIYH Software, he talked about bringing ETS2 and ATS to consoles like Xbox and PlayStation. The interview was taken in Czech language, so Pavel's voice has been replaced by this voice. For years, we've seen it as something that has to be done, something we have to successfully do. The problem is, when you adapt things from PC to consoles, you use ports. You get a port specialist. But in our case, we need a native living version of the game that's developing simultaneously on all platforms that we release, that can be simultaneously developed and maintained. We can't suddenly appear on PlayStation, Xbox, and have the same version there for a year, while on PC, people will get some new features, or vice versa. Plus, every 3 months, we should release an update, or release a DLC every 6 or 9 months. So there are many limitations, there are many priorities we need to sort out, we have to balance all of this. So whenever we talk about consoles, we say, in a year and a half. It's a running joke at this point, I've been saying it for 5 or 6 years. It always seems like 1.5 years, even today when you ask me. But we've done a huge amount of work. In the meantime, we've worked on the game UI. It has to be console-friendly, we can't depend solely on the mouse. So we're taking lots of preparation steps, we're doing a lot in the engine. We still hope we'll get on the old generation of consoles. Today, the console development is very similar. The devs are on such a level that it's a matter of choice on which platform to be. At least as far as PlayStation and Xbox are concerned, I'm not talking about Nintendo. But these big platforms are modern, fast and fine-tuned. Basically, they're not different from PC. So, we still hope we'll manage, because of course, it makes sense. But there's always the opportunity cost, you have to choose what to do now. If I came to our seniors and told them I need the consoles no matter what, they'd say, okay, we won't release any DLC for 1.5 years. We'll push through and we'll make the consoles happen. So choose, or do you want to continue doing what people expect? In that case, we continue the production. But then the consoles take a back seat. And they have to fight all the obstacles caused by the production. So, we're trying to do everything at once. People will eventually get them, and we won't leave anything behind for too long. Sometimes people who play your game say, those who'd like to have a console version, that it's just a question of money. Could the solution be hiring 60 more people, who would focus only on the consoles? Basically, we have the money. If we knew how to hire 60 programmers, we probably would. But it's not that easy to find them on a job market in Czechia, in Europe. A game programmer is a specific kind of creature, they love games and they do games. You need the right kind of person. You choose this career because you love the discipline. All the studios are fighting over these people, and they always will. Conclusion. These are the main reasons why ETS2 and ATS are not on consoles yet. So far, SACHIYH has worked on the game UI. It's hoped to support old generations of consoles as well. Xbox and PlayStation are the consoles that will be supported. Don't expect the support to release anytime soon, it can take several years.